Trauma Killerz podcast with Christy and Liz. Liz and I want to break the silence of trauma and help heal souls just like yours. Each week we dive deep into the roots of trauma and how hypnosis can aid in recovery. You can also catch full episodes on our YouTube channel at Trauma Killerz Podcast. This podcast is for educational and emotional insight purposes only and is not a substitute for professional mental health support. Some episodes discuss topics related to SA of adults and children. We approach this with deep care, respect, and the intention to empower survivors. If this isn't the right time for you, we encourage you to pause and return when you feel safe. Your healing is your own, and it deserves to be honored. Please subscribe and share, and help us continue the conversation. Welcome back to Trauma Killerz, where we go deep into the world of introspective hypnosis and the hidden stories that help shape who we are. In today's episode, Unlocking the Doors of Trauma's Hidden Homes, we're exploring Antonio Sangio's session number 203. Antonio is not only an incredible practitioner, but he's also our teacher. We're joining the session right after the induction, so you'll get to experience the regression itself as it unfolds. What makes this session so amazing is how many layers it reveals. The client goes back to her childhood in this lifetime to help both herself and her father heal from childhood wounds. She also experiences a lifetime as an alien on another planet. She recalls an ET abduction in this life and even discovers 3 unique spirit attachments, each with its own story to tell. The client in this regression appears to be in her 30s. She came in with abdominal and throat pain, a buzzing in her ears, and tension in her neck. The video doesn't include the interview, but that's okay. It's not necessary for what we're exploring here. As we go through the session together, we'll pause from time to time to break down what's happening, to explain why Antonio says or does certain things, and to help you understand more what the process of introspective hypnosis is. Just a few notes to help you better understand this process. You will notice that during the regression, that in each of the lives, Antonio will ask some of the same questions as he tries to help the client navigate the experience. He will ask questions like, up to this moment, what has been the most difficult part of this experience? This question usually leads to the main issue and can correlate to whatever is affecting the person in their current life. He will also ask, while this is happening, what are your physical, mental, and emotional reactions? Again, this helps to drill down on what has been carried over into the current life. And finally, he will ask, what is this making the client do in this life? And what is this keeping the client from doing in this life? This part is very powerful because it's an unfiltered, unbiased answer from your soul. And when the client hears themselves in their own voice, revealing what the issues are, it's hard to deny them. So now that you know some of the basics, let's dive into this episode. Remember, this is a woman in her 30s experiencing abdominal pain and throat issues, ringing in her ears and neck pain. The recording begins as she finds herself inside of a memory, back at age 11, listening to her parents fight.
Well, you're there now. You're there now. Very good. Just whatever comes to your mind. Don't analyze it. Just connect with that memory and that emotion. Very good. In that memory, is it day or night?
My parents are fighting.
My parents are fighting. Mm-hmm. How old are you there?
7.
What else is happening? How do you feel there?
Making me cry.
It's making you cry? If you want to cry, just cry. And why is he making you cry?
Because I don't want them to fight.
I don't want them to fight. Because what happens when they fight?
It makes me sad.
It makes me sad. Mm-hmm. I want you to listen and pay attention. What are they fighting for or about? What are they saying?
I think it's about money.
It's about money. Mm-hmm. Just pay attention and repeat what they're saying. Yes.
I think my dad's working a lot and he's working hard. like he wants more time with his family.
Yes.
But if it wasn't for having to make money and taking this time away, he would be there more, and they're fighting about my mom. My mom needs him there more.
Your mom needs him there more.
Yeah, but he's working so hard for us.
Yes. How does that make you feel?
It makes me sad because I want my dad there.
Mm-hmm. So let's find out what is happening.
I'm sorry to stop so early in the process, but since this is audio only, I wanted to make sure I explain what is going on so that some of the little but important details aren't missed. What you may have missed is that several times she has taken a deep breath in and a very deep sigh out. This is a sign that she is going deeper into a trance and connecting with the emotion and where she is. This is an important marker for practitioners, and usually once this happens, the session just flows. In the next part, Antonio does a role reversal and asks to speak with her father. He will jump back and forth between the two of them for several minutes. Notice how her voice and inflections change when she is speaking for her father versus herself.
Going to count from 3 to 1. Let me talk to Gary for a moment. 3, 2, 1. Change. Gary, thank you for the communication. I notice that you're arguing with Salma about money. What is happening, Gary?
I work too much.
You work too much. Mm-hmm. And why do you have to work too much?
Because I got to support my family.
Mm-hmm. And your family consists of whom?
My wife and my kids.
Anybody else there in the house?
No.
No. Mm-hmm. So when you work too hard, how does that make you feel?
I'm tired. I'm tired when I get home.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to rest.
You just want to rest. Mm-hmm. Do you understand how Michelle is feeling about this, not having you home with her because you're working too hard?
Yeah. I see what she does for me.
What has she done? What does she do for you?
I have a garden,
Mm-hmm.
and I come home and do the garden.
Mm-hmm.
And she sees me pull up, and she does it for me before I get there so I don't have to.
Oh, I see. But if you think about it, that's very nice. Because this is giving her the opportunity to show how much she cares for you, to show she's there to help, to show that she's responsible. And she's just 7 years old, right?
Yeah, she does it for me all the time. It takes stress off of me because I know I have to come home and do it, but I see her doing it and it makes me happy because I see what she's trying to do to help me.
And that's great. So what do you think, what you're seeing as something sad because you need to work too much? What is actually happening? You're giving your little girl to learn about what?
I want to give them more time. I didn't have anything when I was young. My mom was taken from me when I was 6. So I was in foster care. And I hated it. They didn't treat me good.
I see.
So I want my children to have what I couldn't.
Okay. And do you think you're going to have to work that hard for a long time, or this is temporary?
I work hard so I know I can provide and give them what I didn't have at that age.
So explain that to her, because she doesn't understand. She just hear you argue and fight with Salma, but she doesn't understand how you feel that you're doing it because you don't want them to go through what you want.
I tried to tell my wife that, but it's hard because she wants my attention and I want to give it to them. But I feel if I don't work as hard as I do, I will lose my house and I won't be able to give them what I want to give them.
I understand. Okay. All right. Let me talk to Michelle again for a moment. 3, 2, 1, change. Michelle, do you understand what your dad is saying?
Yeah.
Yes. When he was a little boy, he was missing some stuff. He was missing his mom, and what he's trying to do is just making sure that you guys have everything you need. But yes, I know. He's just focusing on the money at this time. But if you think about it, Michelle, this is giving you an opportunity to show something to him. What are you showing to him?
I'm showing him love.
Very good. You're showing that you care. You're showing that you value what he's doing. So,
Yes.
so that is his learning. He's understanding, and he needs to understand how to balance work and time with you guys. But if you think about it, this is giving you the opportunity to value and to love your dad even more because now you know what he's doing.
He didn't know. He didn't know what love is when he was little.
Okay.
And
Yes.
I feel it. So at a young age, I'm trying to show him that I'm here.
Yes. So that is perfect and that is beautiful because of what he's doing. He's able to learn what love is through you. You're showing love to him.
I was born to be here to teach him that.
Okay. And that's what you're doing. So why being upset about that? You're bringing love to somebody that grew up without love. You're showing compassion to somebody that grew up having to work hard all the time. It's his instinct. He wants to provide for his family so that they don't go through what he went. But this is giving you time to complete your mission, fulfill your mission, which is to show and share your love with him.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you are working and are learning from this. So just give a big hug to your dad. Tell him how much you love him.
He knows.
No.
He's always known. He always knows.
Yeah, you see, so it's good. As long as you guys have each other, doesn't matter how much time he spends working or not. You will always find the time to show each other love. This is just temporary. So she will remove this sadness from your heart that doesn't belong there because what is taking place here is a beautiful lesson of love that he's learning from. We're learning from it. She will remove that sadness.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead and just remove that from your heart. If that sadness had a color, what color would it have?
It was gray.
Gray. And if you had a texture, what texture would it have?
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy. Let's go ahead and remove that gray fuzzy thing from your chest. Mm-hmm. Just slowly take it away. It doesn't belong there next to that beautiful heart that is there to show love to everybody else. And you let me know when that is gone. Very good. And in that place where that sadness was, you can put something beautiful. And I'll give you an idea. You can put that beautiful garden. The one that you take care for your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. And in that garden, as we keep working today, you'll put many other things and you will see them grow. And you will see them develop and give fruits. Because that's what love is. It's a garden that we cultivate little by little. Very good. So we're now going to drift away with that understanding, with all that love that you're showing to your dad. He's showing to you because he really wants to be with you instead of working too hard.
This particular client cries very quietly. For the most part, you just see tears coming down her face. At one point, she says that she was put here to show her father how to love, and she starts to cry because her soul is finally telling her why she was born into this family. Her purpose is to show her father how to love. This is their soul contract. So this woman has struggled her entire life to understand the absence of her father when she was young, and now she knows the truth. One of the amazing things that we get to witness is people finally understanding, after a lifetime of suffering, what the reason or purpose was behind their trauma. The reason Antonio had her visualize what the sadness looked like that she was holding by her heart is because visualization is very powerful. By mimicking the pulling out of the gray and fuzzy sadness, it helps the brain to release it. And then we have her replace it with something that brings her joy. And in this case, she decided to fill it with her father's garden. Listen for her really big sigh a couple of seconds after I start the recording again. This is her releasing the trauma and going deeper into the memory. Let's listen.
I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And I want you to look for another memory. Let your soul take you wherever it needs to go today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. Whatever comes to your mind.
I feel like I'm on a planet.
I'm on a planet. Look down to your feet. Do you have any body? You have a body there? Just tell me what you see. You can look down, you can look up, you can look around.
I have legs. I have feet, but they look like there's three toes.
Okay.
And they're kind of thick.
And as you keep looking at your body or touch it, how do you feel it?
I feel like my skin is glowy, like almost like a fish. Like it glistens.
Very good. And now, just take a look at your arms. How do they look?
They're skinny. I have skinny arms. And they have 3 fingers.
And you can touch your head. How does it feel?
I feel like I'm tall. I'm really tall. I have a kind of like a small head. It's not small, but it's not big. It's like proportionate to my body.
Yes. Now look around you. What place is this?
I keep seeing like dome dwellings. They remind me of like honeycomb round dwellings.
Do you feel like going towards them, or where do you want to go now? What you there?
Yeah.
Let's go.
The landscape. It looks like behind my house, like it's part dry, like red dirt.
Look up to the sky. Do you see any suns?
Stars. Lots of stars. But I feel like there's water. I keep getting water, clear water. I want to see through the water. You can see through the water. It's clear, super clear.
Very good. So keep going. Let's go inside those domes and see what you see.
I think it's my home.
Tell me everything you see as soon as you get in.
When you walk in, it's like it sinks down, and I see like a big crystal formation. They're pink. They remind me of like rose quartz, but they're really big.
Okay. And what is that used for?
Energy.
Energy.
They give me energy.
Is there anybody else inside that dome with you?
I feel there's somebody. I think they're younger than me.
Now, is there anything like genders where you are? Does male or female exist like in planet Earth, or there's no gender?
I don't think there's a gender. I think our bodies are both. They can be both feminine and both masculine.
Okay.
I'm more feminine.
So this other person, younger person that you sense, what is his or her? What is the relationship with you?
He's a male. He's smaller. Just somebody I know.
Just look in the eyes. Look at him in the eyes, and let me know if you have seen those eyes before. Look inside the eyes.
He's my companion.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And do you have anything like emotions we have here?
Mm, I think we do.
Mm-hmm. So how do you feel there in this place?
I feel peaceful. I feel happy. I feel like mm, I am of importance.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
What would you
my,
say? Yeah, go ahead.
my people need me.
They need you. What is your function there?
I am their queen.
You're
I
the
am
queen. Mm-hmm.
their protectors. I am their leader. I love my people.
And what do you do for your people? You as a leader, what do you do?
I teach them how to be. I teach them what it means to be a being of love, of importance, of all knowing.
Okay. And what would you say your purpose of being a leader is besides protecting them? If we speak about your own evolution, how do you evolve?
I am to help them. I am to help them so that they do not fight, so that they do love and grow in a positive direction.
Mm-hmm.
We have seen battles here before.
Okay. And do you have what we call children?
No.
No. Okay. How long does your race get to live? Does that body get to live? What is the average? If you convert that into Earth years.
About 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm. And how does the body die? Does the body die or you choose to leave? How does it work?
We live longer than humans, but we live shorter lives than most higher beings.
Mm-hmm. And does your race believe in returning to the same or to another body, or what is
Yes,
the belief
we know.
system?
We know that. We know that we are eternal beings, and our formations are returned to different bodies.
I understand. Now, what kind of food? What does the body need in order to operate?
Proteins through plants. We are vegetarians.
Does the body need liquid as well?
It is processed through the greens and the enzymes through the plants, and it is like what they say, shakes, but it's green.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how do you communicate with each other?
We are very telepathic.
Very good. Very good. Are you allowed to know what you will be doing in your next life when you get out of that body?
I will return to my planet.
What planet is that?
I am part of the Galactic Council. I was sent to this life to bring love and understanding to those who need.
Right. We're talking about the life of that being with three toes and three. Yes. Okay.
I just want to draw your attention again to her voice and inflections in speech. See, she seems to be struggling with certain words, and that's because her soul is now tapped into the past life and their personality, the way they speak, etc. So her brain is trying to translate what she's saying into things that are familiar to her in this life. This is why sometimes information comes slowly or they struggle. And you notice she said, I am someone of importance. I have to name certain things. I don't know about you, but I don't generally use a phrase like that. I would probably say I am famous or I am royalty. This is always one of the things that fascinates me about sessions. when you can start to distinguish between the lives by the way they all talk. Let's continue.
So let's drift away from that scene and move forward. Move forward to the next important event in the life of that being. And let me know what happens.
We are, our people are becoming nervous because of the threat of invasion again.
Okay. What do you do about that?
I'm guiding them to not be afraid and to be strong and to hold their ground.
Okay. Move forward a little bit more and see what happens next.
I see big ships over the atmosphere. My people are kind people. They are good beings.
Yeah.
They don't wish to harm anyone. I don't understand why they want to bother us.
So when you are attacked that way, how does that make you feel?
I'm getting upset, but I don't get upset. I always stay calm because if they see me upset, then it will scare them.
So what do you do with all those emotions that you feel, that you repress, that you cannot express?
I hold them inside.
And as you hold everything inside, how is that affecting your life as Michelle? What does that make you do when you hold things inside?
She does the same thing. She has so much patience, and she holds it inside.
In order not to demonstrate her emotions?
Yes.
In order to keep everybody calm?
Yes.
And how does that emotion at any point turns into a physical symptom, either in the body that you have in this planet or in Michelle's body?
Her stomach and lower area.
Okay, I see. Okay. So let's move forward and see what happens in that invasion. 3, 2, 1. Right there. You are there now.
I'm standing my ground for my people.
Yes.
My strength and wisdom is far greater than those who are attacking us. I'm far wiser than those who are attacking us. I am able to minimize and diffuse the situation.
And when this is happening, what are your physical reactions?
I become stronger.
And when you become stronger, yeah, go ahead.
My people see the strength and they respect me more.
And when you become stronger, what are your emotional reactions?
I don't know.
And when you feel that, what are your mental reactions?
I did what I was supposed to do.
I did what I was supposed to do. And how is this all affecting your life as Michelle when you face these situations and make you stronger, when you don't know what emotions to feel, and when you do what you have to do? What does that make you do in your life as Michelle?
She has walls she has created that are buried within her because she's afraid of people attacking or going through her again.
I see. Okay. And when she has these walls, what does it prevent her from doing? What does it prevent her from doing when she has those walls up?
She blocks herself from expanding.
Very good.
There's a lot to unpack for just 7 minutes, but I'll give it a try. So Antonio moved her to an important event in the life as the alien leader, typical of what we see in QHHT, where they move you from event to event and then to your death. The difference is we're specifically looking for things that your soul needs to heal. We're not doing an exploration of past lives. So there is a difference. But with QHHT, it follows the same script over and over again. You enter a past life, you poke around a little bit, you die. You ask the lessons you learned, and then you go to another life, poke around, die, and repeat. With introspective hypnosis, you can modify what you do based on circumstances. For instance, during her first regression, when she went back to her childhood in this life, Antonio didn't ask her to move forward to another event. He was able to instead focus on the event that she dropped into and let her guide him toward what the problem was. And he used the introspective hypnosis technique of role reversal to help her explore and heal. But for this life we're exploring right now, they did not drop right into the event. So we need to poke around a bit to find out why the soul brought her here. So we find out it is to teach her people how to love. And then in the next event, there is a threat of an attack, and she explains that she's anxious but can't show it to her people, and she shoves it down. So he asks how having shoved all of this anxiety down in that life is affecting the client in this life. And she simply says she's doing the same thing. This is where the patterns start to emerge, and they see the parallels between lives and how they affect and intertwine with each other as we go through the journey. He also asked where the client is storing all of these past and present emotions, and she said in her stomach, which makes sense since she came in complaining of chronic stomach issues. I swear you can't make this stuff up. In the next part, Antonio is again going to ask her about how what is happening is affecting her physically, mentally, and emotionally. He will also ask, what is the past life trauma causing the client to do in this life and not to do in this life? So let's continue.
She needs to take them down.
Understood. So let's move forward and see how that life ends in that body and in that planet. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now.
I am in a building on a white bed. There are many around me. I'm old.
How's the body feeling?
I lived a good life. My people learned a lot from me. They learned to stand their ground. They learned to protect each other. They learned to not be afraid of those coming in to invade us, because they are stronger than they are.
Okay. Are you satisfied with the life that you just lived?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So once you're ready, I want you to move out of the body, understanding that with the death of that body, that experience is over forever, and none of that is going to affect you in a negative way.
Yes.
If you make a summary of that life, what do you think you had to learn in that life?
Strength.
Strength. Were you able to learn that lesson?
Strength within myself.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Were you able to learn that lesson?
Yes.
Very good. So based on the life that you just lived, what advice do you have for Michelle? You know what's going on in her life.
She always has strength, but she doubts herself. She needs to put the wall down. Only then her true abilities will show.
What abilities does she have?
She is a great one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very good. Now she hears this buzzing on her ear. Do you know what that is? What is that related to?
We are trying to awaken her.
Mm-hmm. And who's they?
The council.
The council. Okay. Is there anything she needs to adjust in order to allow that communication?
Yes.
What does she need to change or adjust?
There are many things in her body she needs to clear.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell her what those are?
The buzzing in her ear is her vibration is off, and it needs to be fixed.
Very good. Anything else?
Her throat.
Yeah, she mentioned about the throat. What is going on with the throat?
That's her wall.
Mm-hmm. When was that wall built in her throat? When was it put there?
child.
The child, right? Okay. I understand what you mean. She has issues with her body. What can you tell her about that?
She carries others' pain.
Mm-hmm.
It is not even hers.
So are you doing the same thing you were doing for your people? You were carrying them,
Yes.
all their issues, all their suffering, and swallowing it.
Yes.
Okay. Now think about it. This is a different body, different situation. And her people are not here with her. Does she need to keep doing that?
No.
No. Can you remove all that
Yes.
from her body, from her abdomen, any issues with the body?
Yes.
She was talking about clarity. She wants to have clarity of what put her where she is. I think you're giving us some hints here, but is there anything you want to tell her about that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She knows who she is. She knows the strength and the wisdom she carries.
Mm-hmm.
She does not believe it. She needs to open up, take her walls down. She needs to learn how to let go of the pain that she carries from other people.
Okay, very good. So thank you very much for the communication. At this time, just take your energies. One more question. Was it easy to adapt your soul from that body in that planet to this one on planet Earth? Was there any issues with the adjustment?
I am still her. I am sent to this body because I am a love being. I was sent to help people.
Yes.
I was sent to teach people the truth of love.
Okay. And now she mentioned, and I just remember this, she mentioned that she sees flying objects, right? Unidentified flying objects.
Yeah.
What does
She
that have
sees
to do
us.
with you? Oh, okay.
Those are her people.
Okay, very good. Understood. So thank you very much for the information. Just please go to the light, take your soul where it needs to go.
The next event is the day she dies, and Antonio moves her to the other side and asks what lessons she needs to learn, and if she learned it, and asks what advice she'd give to herself in this current life. Again, listen to the speech patterns. He then asks if the soul can explain to the client what a buzzing is that she hears in her ears. And as is true with many of our clients, it's usually that someone or something is trying to communicate with them through vibrations or frequency. So he asks her soul how she can fix her vibration. The soul then explains that she has an issue with her throat and pain in her body, and it explains what is going on and why. And it again goes back to that past life. So he explains that since she's no longer living that life, she no longer needs to carry those emotions and she can let them go. He then asks her soul why she feels that she needs clarity on her purpose. Before Antonio moves her to another memory, he asks her about some lights that the client has been seeing in the sky. Now, I personally would have explored these lights more, but Antonio is only concerned with helping the client heal. He's not interested in all of the metaphysical and ET type things that happen in QHHT sessions. I don't see an issue with exploring them to be sure there isn't something there that the client needs or wants to explore more. But once you determine there is no trauma there, then it's best to move on unless the client wants to explore it further. So let's continue listening.
Michelle, I want you to disconnect from that life. None of that is going to affect you in a negative way. And with that understanding, that clarity, go to ask your soul to go wherever it needs to go to keep working today. Your soul knows what it needs to do and needs to go, or where it needs to go. 5, 4, back in time. 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. The memory is day or night?
This day.
This day, what is happening? Yeah.
I am on a pyramid.
I am on a pyramid.
They're like steps. Golden steps.
Golden steps. Okay. Very good. And look down to your feet. What are you wearing?
They are like a type of sandal. A type of sandal that has beading and some embroidery.
Very good. Is that body male or female?
A female.
Female. What are you dressing?
I have like a brown. I believe I am Indian native.
Okay, very good. Are you wearing any ornaments in your arms or head?
Yes, I have. I have jewelry everywhere. I have long black hair. I am. I am 18. I'm 18.
You're 18 years old?
Yes.
Good. And how do you feel there?
I am a princess.
You're a princess. And at that age, being a princess, what is your responsibility?
I'm limited to being able to do things. My father is chief, and he is very strict.
Very good. So I'm going to drift away from this thing. Let's go to the next important event to understand what happens with that princess. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now.
I'm by a lake.
By a lake. Are you much older now?
The same age, 18.
What is happening now?
My mother is with me, and we are sitting by the water, talking. She's just telling me I must get married, and I don't want to.
You don't want to. Does she have somebody in mind?
Yes, but he is not very nice. But he's like a leader from a different tribe. But they are not very kind people.
I see. How does it make you feel when they're trying to force you to do something that you don't want to do?
I am resenting it. I'm telling my mother I do not want to do this.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Move forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now.
We are in a ceremony. But it is not for marriage.
What is it?
It is for a sacrifice.
What is the sacrifice for?
Our people. They are. We are in Teotihuacan.
I see. So the offering is to whom?
The sun god.
The sun god. And when you made these kind of offers, what do you expect in return?
Sacrifice. We are Aztec blood.
And who's going to be the ones that is going to be sacrificed? Is this a human sacrifice or an animal?
It is a human.
Who's going to be sacrificed?
A young child. And the mother is crying.
Yes.
And I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there on the step next to my father.
Yes.
But it is considered an honor. And the mother is crying. And the child is so young and innocent.
I see. If this is a sacrifice for your God, what is that making you sad?
Because the child is so young. They cannot make their own decisions. It is being forced by my father. Because she was his mistress. And the child is of someone else.
Yes. And how does that make you feel?
It's not right.
It's not right. I want you to go to the moment where this sacrifice starts. Tell me everything that's happening. Can you repeat?
I stop it.
I stop it. What happened?
I get up and I tell my father no, that he must take me. And he looked at me. I could see his eyes.
Yes.
He is not happy. But he cannot refuse it in front of all his people.
So up to this moment, what has been the most difficult moment of this experience?
I stood up for two reasons. One, I did not want to marry the man he chose. And two, he was not going to hurt this child.
And as you're doing that, what are your physical reactions, Sarah?
I am calm.
Calm. And what are your emotional reactions while you're calm?
I am assertive. I have no fear. Because I am ready to take the responsibility, not just for them, but for my people too.
And what are your mental reactions when you have no fear and ready to take the responsibility? What are you thinking?
I am showing great bravery and strength.
And how is this all affecting your life? As Michelle, when you feel calm and then you have no fear and you need to show bravery, what does that make you do in your life? That's Michelle.
She handles situations well. She knows how to put the emotions aside to be able to help the situation at that time.
What does this prevent her from doing in her life? She feels she has to handle the situation well.
This is also why her throat is blocked.
Yes, okay. Be able to
everything for her manifests and accumulates in her throat. Many lifetimes.
Very good. So I just want you to move forward and see what happens then.
My father could not refuse. My mother is crying. My mother is telling him no. And he cannot refuse.
So what happens next?
I face my people. And I look down at the child and the mother. And she is thanking me. But at the same time, you see in her eyes this sorrow. Because she saw me grow as a child. And I was doing what I felt was right. My father, without me paying attention, cut my throat.
Again, as with the alien life, Antonio asks her questions to try to orient her and him as to where she is and who she is. He doesn't spend too much time before moving on to the next event. Notice again the way she talks. Do not instead of don't. Cannot instead of can't. All proper words. And then he goes through the process again of asking what the most difficult moment was and what her physical, emotional, and mental reactions are, and how this is all affecting the client's current life. You can hear her soul's voice come back again when he asks how it is affecting this life. It's the same tone and inflection that it was before, and is different than how she was speaking as the princess. So then he continues with the event, and she gets emotional thinking about this child and mother and the sacrifice that she is making for her people. So let's find out what happens next.
And as he's cutting your throat, I'm going to come from 1 to 3, from 3 to 1. When I get to 1, I want you to feel that knife or whatever he's doing. 3, 2, 1, feel that. As that is happening, what is the throat feeling?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just feel that. What are the lungs feeling as you're able to breathe? As you're trying to breathe?
They stop, they freeze, they hold.
What is your heart feeling?
It slows down.
Yes. What is the throat feeling?
The pain.
Pain. What do you feel when you feel that blood coming out? Yes. Feel that blood.
I feel release.
Yes. And what is the brain thinking? What is the last thing you get to think on that brain?
Oh, that I don't have to marry.
That I don't have to marry. Mm-hmm. Yes. So when you're ready, just leave that body. Understanding that with the death of that body, that experience is over and forever. And I want you to look your body down there below, and I want you to speak to your father. Tell him whatever you wanted to tell him.
That I love him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry I gave him no choice. He had tears in his eyes. He did not want to do it.
And when you say, I don't have to get married, what does that make you do in your life as Michelle?
Mm-hmm. Her first husband, she never changed her last name.
Mm-hmm. I see.
She was hesitant.
Very good. Okay. So now I want you to ask your father to give you your energy back, the energy he took from you when he killed you.
Yes.
And now you ask for your energy, just put it back to your body, to your soul, extend your arms, bring it back to this body, and feel whole again, feel complete again. From this moment on, no more issues with the throat, no more issues expressing yourself. And no need to take responsibility for others.
Yes.
What do you think you had to learn in that life? What was the lesson?
To speak for myself.
Mm-hmm. Were you able to learn that lesson?
Yes, but I also took it from growing because I cut it short.
Mm-hmm. So based on that experience, what advice do you have for Michelle?
She needs to not hold back what she has for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to speak. She is full of wisdom and knowledge and needs to share it.
Very good. So once you're ready, just take your soul to the light. And from you are there, just heal that neck of that girl, that young girl. Heal it. You can put stitches, you can put white light, heal that body, make it whole again.
She needs help from God. God has a message for her.
And ask for help and receive the message. What is the message?
You are my child. I created you. You have been with me the most. Many lifetimes. You need to remember your abilities. You need to remember who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You are a wise one. You know more knowledge. You need to speak it. It is time. It is time for you, my child. You will touch and work with many, for I have sent you to them. You have seen the angels. You have seen the beings. You have walked with me once before. And I need you to do more work. I sent her to you, Antonio. She has been waiting. You too will work with many, and you will help many. This is only the beginning for you.
Understood.
Just like Alba. She too will see many. She already has. You two will also work together in other things coming up.
Very good. Is there anything else Michelle should know or we should know?
I want to tell my people and my children that I am always with them. I am here to protect you. I am here to love you. I never leave you. Do not fear for this time that you are going through. Do not fear it, for it is planned. The plan is only going to awaken you more. It is part of the process. Things will change. Things will get better. But do not fear.
Very good. Is that transmission complete?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you very much for the message. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Michelle, now take the soul of this young woman to the light. As that body is healed with light. Disconnect your feelings, emotions, and thought. None of that is going to affect you.
No.
Very good.
Antonio asks her to feel the knife cut her throat more intensely and asks how the experience feels physically. This is why we say you must feel to heal. It's obvious that the reason she stores so much in her throat is because she had her throat cut by her father in a previous life. To heal that deeply embedded trauma, you need to feel it as intensely as possible so you can release it. And remember, she isn't in any danger. The pain she feels is a memory. It's not real. Then Antonio has her tell her father from that lifetime anything that she needs to tell him to heal. Then he goes back to what her last thought was just before she died. And she said that was glad that she did not have to marry that man. So he asks, how was that last thought affecting the client in this life? And she makes the connection that in her first marriage, she refused to take her husband's last name. Antonio then asks her to ask her father to give her back the energy he stole from her when he killed her, and tells her that she will no longer have issues with her throat because now the trauma has been released. And then he asks her soul for advice and takes the soul to the light. And then something odd happens. Her soul stops the interview and says that God has a message for her. Now, we all have our own beliefs when it comes to our spirituality. I don't call it religion because religions are made by man. So it's obvious that this particular client calls her higher power God. If it were me, it would be Source. For some others, it may be Allah or the universe. Whatever resonates with your beliefs, we don't care. We will work with whatever you work with. And it's funny because she seems to be getting the message, but not relaying it out loud to Antonio. And he has to remind her to say what she is hearing. And again, the voice is very different. At the end, she has a specific message for Antonio, and then even a message for the rest of us. Let's continue listening.
Now I'm going to count from 5 to 1. 5 to 1. I want you to look for a sad memory. Sad memory when you were a little girl and you felt scared, trying to make sense of what was being done to you. Allow your body to feel everything it needs to feel to work on that today. As I count 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. Just connect with that memory and that emotion. Is it happening during daytime or nighttime? Yes.
Daytime.
Daytime. Mm-hmm. How old are you there?
8.
8. Mm-hmm. What is happening?
I don't know.
Just explain what you feel, what you sense, what you hear. What do you feel is happening? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, keep going.
I feel very uncomfortable.
I feel uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. And where do you have that feeling in your body?
Down low.
Down low. Mm-hmm. I want you to feel that and feel what is happening.
I don't want to.
Mm-hmm. What is it that you don't want to?
I don't understand.
You don't need to understand. Just tell me everything you're feeling. Who's there with you?
Don't know. They're weird.
They're weird. Who is weird?
The things.
What things? Describe them to me.
The little beans. They're weird. And I don't like what they're doing.
How do these beans look?
They're small.
They're small. What color are they?
They're gray and they got big eyes and they're scary.
And what are they doing to you?
I don't know. They're like poking me.
Poking me. And as they're doing that to you, what are your physical reactions?
I can't move. They have me on a table. I can't move. And I don't understand why I can't move.
I can't move. Unless you cannot move, what are your emotional reactions there?
I'm scared because I can't move.
I see. And when you're scared, what are your mental reactions? What are you thinking?
I don't understand why they are doing this. I didn't ask for this.
And as you feel scared and you cannot move or you don't understand, how is that affecting your life? As Michelle, what does that make you do?
No, it's hard to open up.
When it's hard to open up, what does that prevent you from doing?
I don't like to feel violated.
I don't like to feel violated. Very good. Keep telling me what else they're doing.
I think they're taking stuff from me.
I want you to communicate with them telepathically with your thoughts and ask them what they're doing.
Research.
They're doing research.
Research.
Have you given them permission to do research on you?
No.
No. Ask them who has given them permission to do that to you. Yes.
I don't know.
Ask them. Who has given you permission to do this to me? You can ask them.
That's part of my contract.
Do you remember any of those contracts?
No.
Then you ask them to stop now.
Yes.
You don't understand anything about contracts. You don't remember about these contracts.
No.
Do you like what you're doing? Do you like what you're doing to you?
No, it's painful.
Then ask them to stop now. And they need to respect that.
They have been doing it for a long time.
You can decide if this is over.
They made me not remember. They made me not remember the pain. But they do not want to hurt me. It's just research.
Do you want to be part of that research?
Not anymore.
Then you say it's over. That's it. And I want you to tell them that.
No more.
Very good.
Yeah, you need to fix what you have destroyed. I am an incubator.
Is that what they're saying to you?
Yes, I am an incubator. So that they can grow, because they are trying to create a human with some of their being.
Okay.
I am an incubator that holds for a few months at a time. And then they remove the fetus.
Understood. Do you want to be an incubator?
I think I understand why it was a contract to help their people. But like once before, I carry the pain of others.
Do you want to keep doing that?
No, it doesn't benefit anymore.
Okay, then tell them that it's over. Thank you, but no thank you. It is over now.
I am done being your incubator. I am done carrying the pain and the weight. It is throwing my body off and causing more problems. Face up.
And I'll just put white light all over your body and ask them to just fix whatever was done to you.
They are mending it. It is pulsing as we speak.
Okay. Good. You let me know when it is done.
It is done.
Very good. Now I want you to drift away from there, understanding that that experience is over forever and it's not going to affect you in any way.
Yes.
Good.
Antonio continues to explore her childhood in this life and asks her to find another memory to connect to, one from when she was scared as a child. In this memory, she is 8. If you recall, in the first memory when her parents were fighting, she was 11. Again, her demeanor and speech change as she is speaking like a child. This time, someone is doing something to her, and she says they are small gray beings. She doesn't like what they are doing and is frightened. She felt like they were taking something from her. Antonio asks her about her physical, mental, and emotional reactions and how it's affecting her life. Antonio explains to her about contracts and how the contract she made for this life gave them permission to do this. If you notice that when she starts to talk about the contract, her soul voice returns to replace that of the child. She explains that she's an incubator and they implant embryos and then come back to get them at a later time. The soul understands the contract, but the client doesn't. She doesn't remember making this contract and doesn't like what they are doing to her, although she did agree to it before she came to this life. And so she needs to release it. You can hear her give off a huge sigh when it's all over, which is a great sign of release. Another thing to note is that when Antonio starts to move to another life, he always disconnects them from the life that they are looking at and states that nothing that happened in that life will ever bother you again. Now Antonio is going to ask the soul if there are any more things that need to be addressed today.
Now I'm going to ask your soul if he feels complete for today or if there's anything he wants to check.
You need to, she has attachment on her right hip area.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's take that attachment to the top of your head, to your mind, and let it express itself, taking it up. You do one, you're going to speak now. Have you been there for a long or a short time?
Long time.
Long time. And when you had a body, were you a man or a woman?
I'm a man.
Man. And how did your body die?
Car accident.
Car accident. Mm-hmm. So let me ask you a question. Why did you decide to stay in this physical plane, instead of going to the light?
I did not know what happened to my body.
You did not. Oh, I see. So why have you attached to Michelle?
Her light.
Her light. Mm-hmm. Now, have you caused any symptoms intentionally or unintentionally on her?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What symptoms have you caused?
Pain.
Mm-hmm. Pain where?
I am an old man,
Mm-hmm.
and the pain from me in the accident is her hip.
Her hip.
Yes.
Very good. So here's my question. Understanding that you didn't know what happened to your body, now you know what happened to your body. Understanding that you're causing problems to Michelle, symptoms and pain. Would you like to go to the light today?
Yes.
Okay. But before you go, would you like to apologize for anything that you have caused? For no reason. I understand you were confused. But would you like to apologize for that? Good. She's listening. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I tried to talk to you not too long ago. I was upset and cranky. I'm tired of being here. This is what I was waiting for.
Very good. Now, from where you are, can you check your body and let me know if there's any other energy present there? Or if it's just you.
Her right knee and her neck, shoulder area.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So I will work with them. So thank you very much for the communication with you. Please go to the light, lead through the top of her head, May the peace of the universe be with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please take your energies, take the pain that doesn't belong to her.
Her soul does a scan and discovers several attachments. And again, it's her soul talking. You can tell because she's speaking in the third person. Attachments are not demons or evil spirits. They are lost souls that attach for one reason or another and just need to be heard and sent to the light. The first soul was a man that had died in a car accident, and he was attracted to her bright light force because he didn't realize what happened to him. And so he attached, and unfortunately, he is passing the pain of some of his injuries onto the client. Then Antonio asks if he'd like to go to the light and asks if he wants to apologize to the client for the pain he's caused her. The spirit says that he tried to talk to her, but she couldn't hear him. Then Antonio asks that soul if there are any other attachments, and he tells Antonio that there is one more attachment in her knee and one in her shoulders. Then Antonio sends the soul to the light and works with the attachment on her knee. Let's see what that soul's up to.
And I'm going to take to the energy that is on your right knee. I'm going to take it to your mind. I'll take it to your mind. Now let it express itself. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for the communication. Have you been there for a long or a short time? Yes.
Short time.
Short time. And when you had a baddie, were you a man or a woman?
A female.
Female. And what happened to you?
I was sick.
Sick. Okay. What kind of sickness do you have?
Cancer.
Cancer where?
My breast.
Your breast. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When your baddie passed away, why did you decide to stay here?
I don't know.
You
I did not want to.
Yes.
I did not want to leave my body.
And why do you think you didn't want to leave your body?
My kids.
Your kids.
My kids.
Mm-hmm. How old were they when your body died?
8 and 12.
Mm-hmm. I want you to go back to the moment the body is dying now. Your body, just remember, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What is happening now? Where are you?
I'm in the hospital bed.
Mm-hmm. Who's there with you?
My family. I know I'm going to take my last breath soon. I'm too weak. But my daughter is not here.
Why isn't she there?
She did not want to see me like this.
Mm-hmm. Do you blame her for that?
No.
No. Then
No.
just take your last breath and leave your body now. And now that you're spirit, I want to explain to your kids what happened to you. I want you to say bye to them and explain that you'll be together again. You need to leave for some time. Explain. Give them peace of mind.
I love my children. We will be together once again, I promise. I don't want to leave you, but I know you will be okay.
You can tell them that you'll be watching over them, not to be sad. Are they staying with their dad?
Yes.
Yes.
He's a good dad.
Mm-hmm.
He was a good husband.
Mm-hmm. So as you're saying goodbye to them, just give them a big hug and tell them that you will always be with them. Let me know if you see a light, or if there's anybody that came for you.
My grandmother.
Your grandmother, very good. Before you go with your grandma, have you caused any symptoms, intentionally or unintentionally, on Michelle?
Yes.
What have you caused?
Shooting pain in her legs.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And her knees.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to apologize for that?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. Michelle, do you want to forgive this sister for being there?
Yes.
Good. So now just go with your grandma. May the peace of the universe be with you and take all your energies and symptoms and pain with you. Just continue your journey. There we go.
So this was a female soul that had breast cancer and did not want to leave her body because of her children, who were only 2 and 8. So he takes the attachment soul back to the last event in her life. She's in the hospital bed surrounded by her family, and she knows she's about to take her last breath. But her one daughter is not there because she did not want to see her mother in this condition. Antonio has her take her last breath and leave her body. And he has her explain to her children that she has to leave, but they will be together again someday. And remember, she says that she's only been attached for a short time, so most likely she died recently, and those children are still very young. He has her go to the light where her grandmom is waiting, but asks her to remove any harm or pain she is causing to the client, and asks her to take them all with her. Let's see what the soul in her shoulders has to say.
Now I'm going to take and talk with the last one, the one by your neck and your shoulder. 3, 2, 1, change, brother. You can express yourself. Have you been there for a long or a short time?
A long time.
Long time. What happened to you? How did your body die?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. Did you say body was male or female?
Male.
Male. And why did you decide to stay back and not go to the light?
I don't know.
You don't know. Mm-hmm. As you're attached, yes, go ahead.
I just wanted to cause pain.
So you're doing it on purpose?
Yeah.
And how do you benefit from that?
I don't know.
See, there are too many things that you don't know. You don't know how you die. You don't know why you stay. You don't know why you're causing pain, but you're causing pain. There's a lot of confusion here.
Mm-hmm.
Have you known Michelle from before?
No.
No. Okay. Would you like to remember how your body died?
No.
No. So if you don't want to remember, you don't know if you were a man or a woman.
I'm a man.
You're a man. Okay. So you're just causing pain for no reason, and you're delaying your evolution. You're staying attached to a body that doesn't belong to you.
Yeah.
So,
I make her bruise.
you made her what?
I make her bruise.
Bruce, okay. Let me ask you a question. It's interesting that you telling me that you're a man. How do you like when Michelle's husband start kissing her and hugging her, and caressing her, rubbing her back?
I don't like it.
So why are you there? Why are you there?
I don't want nobody touching her.
But they're touching her anyways. I'm just asking you, is maybe that's what you like, to be touched by another man? No, right? You should feel weird. Yes. Or no? Yes? If you're not used to that. So why putting yourself through that just for the heck of causing pain? Doesn't make any sense. That's it.
I'm just not a happy person.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to understand. Why weren't you a happy person? What happened to you? Just remember, 5.
My wife cheated on me.
4. There you go. Okay. So are you doing this in retaliation for that, in revenge? Because Michelle is not your wife. She was not your wife. What does she have to do with that?
She doesn't.
So why are you wasting your time? You're accumulating karma, wasting time. You should be going up, meet with your parents, meet with your soul group, plan your next reincarnation, come back with another body, and have the chance to be happy. You're wasting your time trying to make her feel pain, but at the same time, being with her husband. I don't think you like that.
No.
No. So why don't we go to the light today and you leave that body finally? Once and for all. When are you going to have the chance of somebody helping you? Again? No.
No one's ever helped me.
Well, that's what we're here for. What do you say? Would you like to go to the light today?
Yeah.
Yeah, but before you do that, why don't you apologize to Michelle?
I'm sorry.
Well, Michelle, you want to forgive this man for causing pain?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. So, okay, brother, you can leave through the top of her head. Just go to the light. Just take all these symptoms with you, the pain, the bruises. Just let me know, Michelle, when he is gone.
He's gone.
Gone, very good. Now, Michelle, I just want you to pick a color today.
Bright white.
Bright white. I want you to use the bright white frequency. I want you to start covering your body with the bright white frequency, and harmonize your chakras, allowing the bright white frequency to go through your brain, remove blockages, to heal your throat, remove blockages there too. Going down to your shoulders, your back, your heart, allowing the bright white frequency to go through your lungs, your abdomen, removing pain, removing symptoms, going down through your hips and your legs, allowing the bright white frequency to go down to your ankles, feet, and toes, allowing the bright white frequency to cover your body completely now, harmonizing your chakras. There we go.
Yeah, she's got graves, like mist fog in her head.
And who's saying that?
Higher self.
Is the higher self. And what does that mean? What does she have there?
Something is causing the fog to where she forgets, and she cannot focus.
So I'm going to ask you, what do you think is causing that? Does it have to be anything with the grays? Anything with the previous planet?
I think it's an implant.
Can you help her dissolve it?
Yeah.
You should just put white light on that implant. Just dissolve it. You said I didn't want to do anything with being an incubator anymore. Just dissolve that implant. And keep harmonizing your chakras, your body with the bright white frequency. There we go. And now in a moment, I am going to count from 1 to 5. And as I count, I want you to start coming up the stairs again. And with each step that you take, you're going to feel lighter, happier, refreshed. 1, start coming up. 2, disconnect feelings, emotions, and thoughts from any of those events that we visited. They're not going to affect you in any negative way. What's more, forget about whatever you need to forget about today's session. 3, keep coming back. From now on, you will be able to be without pain. You will be able to communicate, express yourself. No more blockages in your throat. No more issues with your ears. 4, keep coming back. Every night you put your head on the pillow, you will sleep peacefully until the next day. And when you wake up in the morning, you will feel totally rested and refreshed. Coming back super happy. And 5, opening your eyes now. Welcome back.
Oh
my God, you went through a lot.
Wow.
How long do you feel you have been there for?
Maybe like 45 minutes.
No, I would say more than an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
Like an hour 40, more or less. Yeah.
Wow. That was a lot.
There's a lot. What do you know now that you didn't? What do you know now that you didn't know before?
The being I am. I did not know that.
Okay.
I did not know where I was, where the Indian girl.
Okay.
My mother, I remember how she was crying and feeling. I remember a lot of the emotions.
Yeah, you felt those. Yes.
Face, I could feel it, like all teary.
You were crying a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Does the body feel any different at this point?
Yeah, I can move my neck. I haven't moved it in 3 days. It's
okay.
big. And I can move my neck. That's different, weird.
Very good.
This time, Antonio worked with the attachment in her shoulder. And again, it's E-Man. And he seems to be more of a negative attachment. He's angry and just wants to cause pain. He asks the attachment if they want to know how they died. And the man says no. He likes making her bruise and causing her pain. And then Antonio flips the scripts and says that maybe this soul likes it when the client's husband caresses her and things like that, trying to convince him to leave and make him feel uncomfortable. Antonio is doing this to make the soul uncomfortable so that he may be more convinced to leave, and because he doesn't seem like he wants to go. The man says he doesn't like it, so Antonio says, so then why do you stay? He suggests maybe the attachment likes it when another man touches him, which I think is hysterical. The man admits that he is not happy. He says his wife cheated on him and he is mad and just wants to cause pain. But then Antonio says, so why are you wasting your time here? Go be with your soul family. Antonio says, we're here to help you, but you may not have anyone else come along to help you. And the attachment says, no one has ever tried to help him. He agrees to go to the light and apologizes to the client, and she forgives him and sends him to the light. Antonio tells her to imagine she is covered in a bright white light to heal her body. Her higher self stops him and explains that there is a white fog in her brain that is causing her to not be able to focus. She thinks it may be an implant, and Antonio asks if she can dissolve it on her own. She says that she can, and she does. Again, if this was my session, I would have explored the implant more, but that's just me. Antonio then brings her out of the trance. Notice that she does remember what happened, even though she was in trance. And she notices that she can now turn her neck when she couldn't before, and that's where that third attachment was hiding. What a great journey. This session took us through so many dimensions of healing, from childhood trauma, alien experiments, soul contracts, and soul attachments that were ready to go home. When Antonio guides his clients, he's not just addressing the symptoms, like the throat pain or the tightness in the chest or the fuzzy brain. He's guiding them to the source of those sensations. And when the original story is seen, acknowledged, and healed, the body can finally relax because the soul has been heard. What I love about this session is how it reminds us that healing isn't always about what's happening right now. Sometimes the emotion, the fear, or even the pain we feel belongs to another time or another experience or another soul. But the moment we allow it to speak through the subconscious, through imagination and memory, it can finally let go. So if this episode resonated with you, or if you've ever felt emotions that seem to come from somewhere beyond this lifetime, maybe it's your soul way of asking to be seen too. And if you'd like to explore your own journey through introspective hypnosis, visit our websites below to learn more about booking a session with one of us. So thank you for joining me for this incredible journey beyond the body, healing trauma across lifetimes. Don't forget to subscribe to the Trauma Killerz podcast for more episodes like this, where we learn, reflect, and discover what it truly means to go from surviving to thriving, Trauma Killer style.